Previously. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Terraria. And when we last left off, we had our Chaos Elemental grinder going, and off camera I've been sat in there grinding out, and I also improved it somewhat. If I pan across and try and find this, it was around here somewhere. There it is. As you can see, it's gone through a bit of a change. We've somehow carved out the shape of Texas underneath. Now the reason for this is I kind of want to eliminate the space that enemies could spawn in other than my arena. Now at first I was sort of going around filling the stuff in, and that got really tedious really quickly. So I instead just dug stuff away, just completely ripped it all out. I figure they can't spawn on anything if there's nothing there. So they can't spawn down here because it's out of their radius, and they can't spawn here because there's nothing here. So it forced them to spawn in here. Now you can also see there are much less platforms than there were. Turns out Chaos Elementals need a clearance of I think 4 blocks rather than just 3. So I just cut away every second one, and now they've got a radius of 6 blocks to spawn. Even expanded this one out somewhat here, just because. And I sat in there, waited for a while. It took ages, but it did eventually happen. We did get that drop, and we have in here the Rod of Discord. Teleports to the position of the cursor. Now I will admit I very nearly threw this away because I got it confused, because sometimes spiders were coming up because there was a spider nest nearby, and I thought it was a poison staff. So if you compare them, look, they look kind of similar. So I very nearly just threw it away out of my inventory, but we have it now. And to use it, you sort of aim it and then fire it. But you see my cursor's limited, so we need to go into precision mode. Like this. Once we're in precision mode, we actually have a much bigger field of vision. Now this is apparently a very good item to have, but I think it's going to be very limited on the console, because as you can see, compared to the PC version, our screen is very zoomed in. On the console, I mean on the PC, this would be a lot more zoomed out, so I imagine I'll be able to aim this further to teleport further. So my range of teleporting is limited. I might be able to, I can just kind of reach into here, look. There we go. And that's me here. And then we could go back up there if we wanted. Do it up here? No? Why can't I? Oh, there we go. Eventually it worked. Now, a couple of limitations for this. First of all, you can't teleport into walls. As you can see, it won't let me teleport into somewhere that's not having space. So you need at least a free wide space. Now if I start clicking here, it's not going to let me teleport, because you teleport to where your feet are. So if my feet were here, my head would be up here. So I have to teleport it about here. There we go, look. Now one of the things to notice, you'll see this purpley thing up here with a countdown on it. That is called chaos state. So if I teleport up here, and I go into this, I can show you chaos state. Using the Rod of Discord will take life. So it doesn't take life to power it, it doesn't need mana to power it. It's just if you use it within succession, you get hurt. So if I teleport here, and then I teleport up while this countdown's on, you'll see I lose a bit of health. Down by that much and down again. And then again. And you'll see it's just eating away my health, which we don't want. Hello, rabbit. Goodbye, rabbit. Now, one thing to keep in mind is if I teleport, let's just say here, if I use a magic mirror, even if it's a teleportation, it doesn't count in terms of damage. So completely fine, look. That's always good. So we'll carry this around with us, I guess. I don't think we're ever going to really need it. I mean, the range is limited. I mean, I could use it to cheat my way into my treasury down here, but other than that, there's not much else. Let's go down here, maybe? And then go underwater here. Hello! And get up here. Yeah, really, this is my bloodroot farm way back when. Never produced a single thing. Okay, let's get out of here. So I don't think it's going to be useful, but it might be. So I think I'll just hold on to it. Let's stick it there. For now. I think that's going to be... I think that'll be okay. You can see I've got 25 greater healing potions. Used a few because I kept getting damaged by my own traps. So let's get on with today's tasks. And while I prepare myself, I'm going to say to you guys, if you have any ideas on stuff that you would like to see me do, just drop a comment. Let me know what it is you want me to do. In terms of Let's Builds, I already have lots of ideas, so you don't need to suggest those. I have plenty of stuff to do for the next few hundred episodes. And what I would like, though, is suggestions on literally stuff that I could be doing in the episodes. So, for example, defeating all the bosses, I've done that. The bosses are beaten, and all that's left now is Terraria to try and get the axe, because the axe is the only boss drop that we don't have. So yeah, that's that. In fact, we'll put that back. We'll get some copper from down here. So, things to craft maybe? Is there anything I'm missing out on crafting? I'm assuming there will be. What else do I need? Silver? I think I need silver. Let's craft up some more silver bars with this. And enemies to fight. Picking up the nymph banners. People keep suggesting to get that. I'll try and make some kind of farm to get nymph banners. Wrong chest again. I put my stuff where I didn't mean to. Copper, silver, gold. That will do. And I need some iron as well. I think that will do. I don't know. We'll see. How do I craft chains? There we go. So, yeah. Any ideas for stuff to do, just leave me a comment on this. Oh man, I had exactly enough chains. Yeah, leave me a comment on this video or any future videos as and when you think of them, and I'll try to incorporate them. You won't see them happen straight away because I record videos in advance, but I will get around to them as soon as. But yeah, I'm kind of running low on ideas. Let's Build plenty of ideas. Stuff to do, running low. I mean, I've been trawling through the wiki, trying to stumble upon stuff that I haven't got so that I can do it, but it's either stuff that's PC exclusive or stuff that I already have. Right, I need to be in Walter's house. Any house will do, but Walter's is the closest with an actual table, not a crafting table. And while I'm at this actual table, what I want to do, I craft up some copper watches. I didn't know you could craft depth meters. I know they drop from enemies, so I didn't know you could craft them. Copper watches, let's make, I think we can just make 9 of each, can't we? So let's make 9 of copper ones, let's make 9 silver ones, let's make 9 gold ones. I ran out of room. Let's put wires in there. And then I'll come back in a minute after I put away some metals. I just want lots of watches, basically. So I want to put away copper in down here. Like this. Put away silver like not that one. This one. And then I want to make 2 more gold watches, which I think needs 1 more of these. No, I've got extra. Oh well. Whatever. I need 2 more or 3 more gold watches. I don't know. I forget. Either way, it should be fine if I close that door. Oh, Walter, do you see how lucky that was? 10. That's perfect. That is perfect. That's how many I needed. All that crap can stay there. So in inventory, we have 9 9 copper watches, 9 silver watches, and 10 gold. So what I'm going to do now is at the crafting table, I think it is, I want to craft up some timers. Here, 1 second timers, 3 second timers, and 5 second timers using copper watches for the 5 second. Oops. Then gold watches for the 1 second and silver for the 3 second. So I want 9 of each. So 9 1-second timers, 9 3-second timers, and 9 5-second timers. Like that. And we want 1 gold watch spare, which we have. So those timers now get to go into this chest. So I have 10 of each. That's pretty good. Because these, you see the run about complicated mess it is to make them. And I always kind of need them. And always forget how to make them. So I'm making a bunch in advance right now. It's handy. I also want to go and buy a bunch more of these switches. So I might actually take out a bit of extra cash money in a second. Put away those chains. Go up here. I don't know how much they are. Let's take 10 gold. And then visit the mechanic and ask her to grant us the princely sum. Hello. I teleported straight in. No one knows I'm here. It's our secret little love affair. I want some of these. They're 20 silver each, so I can buy a few. They stack up to 999 though. That's good. 50 is going to be more than enough. And put those away in here. I do say pup instead of put. Now, that was that. And now, what we want to do... See if you can guess what it is I'm going to craft up next. Using this gold watch... And, if I go in here, this depth meter, and this compass. So if I show off what these do individually, it might give you a clue. So the watch, as we all know, tells time. You can see up there, look, time 320, 321, 322, 323. Handy. Depth meter tells us the depth. I think it's above sea level. So currently it's 60 above sea level. I've been using this to show off the flying mechanic. So how high we can fly. Handy, but not massively necessary. And then the compass, the least necessary of all the items, tells us our position. We're currently 34 meters west. Shows how far we are. And we head this way. You can see it will switch in a second to east. What does 0 say? That's interesting actually. Center. Okay, what we're going to do is combine all 3 of these items in the Tinker Table to craft up a GPS. There we go, it should be automatically equipped, and as you can see, it tells us our position, our depth, and the current time. Look at that, so we can see exactly where we are and when we are. Almost like a flux capacitor. Take it off. I don't think we need it right now, but I'm going to hold on to it because it could be one of those useful items that, you know, always comes in handy at some point when we least expect it. I guess the watch. I guess a watch would do the same. We don't even need to know the time, but the other details, you might as well go for the better version of whatever it is we're trying to have. So those are those done. I have a few more things to do. Which is next? I imagine we're going to do this one. Yeah, nighttime, sure, we don't need nighttime for anything.